them that by fire, that by force, they will have no choice rather than to come out and come and say the truth to the whole world. God is at work. God has done it for us in Nigeria. Leave church alone. Leave pastors alone. Let us believe in one another and our voices. Let's continue raising up our voices. Our voices is what they don't like on a daily basis because it's disturbing, it's destroying their powers they are using. Let's continue giving it to them, but let's stop fighting one another. Let's continue understanding one another. Don't make anybody your friend that you want. If they mention that name, you just want to antagonize the people that mentioned the name. It is not good for this case. Leave everybody with his or her suggestion, the way they think. We are not born. We are not born in the same house, so we can't think this. We can't think in the same way. The way I will reason will be different from yours. Let's just respect our opinions. This is the way we can get what we are getting. Not fighting, shouting, attacking one another, writing rubbish comments. Commentators try to be listening. If you are on Bukky Jesse, you are on Super 5s at the same time, maybe you have 3 or 4 phones. You are listening to 4 speakers, 4 speakers at the same time. There's nothing you will grab from 4 of them. You are just being nosy. You are just being nosy. You are just entertaining yourself. You are not ready to learn. Let us learn from what is happening now, so that you will know, you will bring this to your daily life. What happened to me? What happened? I am listening and I'm learning here on a daily basis. And you can hardly see me on any platform relaxed like this, because I see my own people here. People that think like I think. People that see things like I see it. And that is life. It is not because I hate all other hosts or I don't want to be going there. But I go to every other platforms. But you will never see me coming up like this to talk. May God help all of us. We are going to see this justice. Let's continue giving them what they don't like.
Amen. Thank you. I don't know. Maybe someone can help me in the box or in the comment section. From the inquest, from the testimony of Spending himself, he said, and I quote, when they reach Oshi Junction, that is the junction of Mohbad House, Wunmi Adebanjo wanted to drop off, but Mohbad did not agree with her to drop off midnight. Now I begin to ponder myself with my own thinking faculty. Could you be because Wunmi knows something is going to happen in that house? Could it be some group of people are already in that house waiting to take the lives of Mohbad? You understand me? Because I tried to read the line together when Wunmi came out.
Can I answer that, sir?
Hold on 1 sec. I will give you a chance because I need answer.
Okay.
Because on 2 occasions, Wunmi made mention that he have a lot to say, but they will not allow him to say. If you can help me, because we need to reason together. Anybody, please.
Yeah, let me just answer some part of it. I think, according to what you said now, the reason why Wunmi want to stop at that junction is Wunmi that called for the backup. Maybe she wants to arrange for the backup for her to be free. For her to know, for her to tell them what to do, because she was the one that called for the backup. She was the one that started the fight, the argument with, according to Prime Boy, with Mohbad in the car. But maybe the reason why she wants to get down is because she wants to be free to talk to her people what they are going to do when they get to the house. I don't know. So that is all I could answer. Or maybe she doesn't want to see how they are going to find him when they get to the house. That is why she want to go and stay in the hotel for the backup to just carry the job. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. So I just think the way you think to answer your question.
Oh, thank
So
you, Madam.
anybody that wants to assist.
Thank you, Madam Adenike. Yeah, I agree with you. But what I'm thinking now is this. Because when we look at the old things, to take Mohbad's life, it was planned already.
Hold on, Mr. Andy. Why are you people like adding sentiments to something? Maybe if you continue what you are doing now, I'll be blocking you guys. Maybe when Paparano wakes up, he will come and wake you up. How many times are we going to explain to you? We are not dragging Prime Boy. His name came up when we are analyzing this morning, and we have to do it. We are not sparing anybody. He's still among. Prime Boy is still the number one among all of them that they put money on as wanted. So if you are talking about Prime Boy, if you are Prime Boy's friend or you are using fake name as Prime Boy, don't bring out my anger because I will block you. I don't tolerate nonsense. Continue, sir.
Yeah, because we are being told that there's strange people in that house when they came back. Could it be they are in and Wunmi, she don't want to be there, you understand me, to safeguard herself, you understand me, but unfortunate for her, bad drag him into that house. Let's just assume it between ourselves. It's an assumption now that Wunmi did not went into that house with Mohbad. And the following morning, we woke up and we heard the news that Mohbad is crying. Do you think we can question Wunmi Adebanjo the way we are questioning her right now?
Yeah, we can, because at least she followed her to the show.
Not
we
that
will still
much.
not that much. But we were going to Mr. Andy, hold on. But it might be other than this one, no, because the word will ask her, why did you follow your husband to the show and you did not follow him back to the house, and now your husband is no more? So that means that might be even be worse than this one.
You make sense. You make sense.
So, and the second thing I want us to think, yes, and the second thing I want us to think about, let us ask ourselves, if they are not fighting the drag, I think Mohbad, they fought, that guy did everything to save himself. Think about the rail of that stairs in their house. Why was it bent or bent?
Good afternoon,
The
everybody.
railings.
I just came up to
Hold on.
Mr.
Don't
Andy.
interject like that, please.
Madam
I don't mind
Idris.
interject now. So, Mr. Andy.
You want to come and fire now, Idris? I trust you.
No, if you want to fire, you just come here and mute first. Then we will call you, please. So, Mr. Andy, think about that stairs railings. What happened? What happened in that house? Because it will not be only husband and wife that was fighting, and that rail will be like that.
Correct.
Many people were on Mohbad. She called for backup. They tied this guy. They injected him, and they butchered him and called the nurse to come and embalm him. Oh my God.
Because when we look, some of those people living in the house, the day of the burial, the video, we can see some of them, their eyes were swollen. That means there was a fight.
Including herself. Even spending as well.
You understand me? That tells you there was.
And Adura was 100% there as well.
But
Adura was there 100% as well.
Yes, because
and that guy still has arts
according to
what
we
singing.
heard now, Blessing called Baba. According to Baba, I think it's Adura that called Blessing, and Blessing called Baba. You understand me? That means Adura is aware. But having said that, you see, the way things stands now, my prayer is this. We've pushed, today is 9 months that we've we are pushing for a justice for Mohbad. If, I'm using if, before they quote me, if we fail, including myself, and we cannot get justice for Mohbad, the youth of that country is finished. Because the way I'm
100%.
saying
But
is,
we are going to see
hold on,
justice.
please, madam. Hold on, please. We are still going to push, but I'm just saying, because I have never seen any case being pushed like this for 9 months.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
they cannot end this one like the NSAS. So this one will push it to the last.
That is
I
it.
want
Look at NSAS. NSAS
we
was just pushed for 3 months and they bury it. And this
no.
is not this is not one
Let me
egg.
tell you. Let me tell you. Everybody took to their heels. Do you know Macaroni to today when they arrested him at this toll gate? It was all near of Ife. All need that beg for Macaroni's life. They will have killed him. I tell you, Macaroni voiced out that his phones have been smashed, that they smashed his phone. All need gave that call. Nothing must happen to him. All of us ran off to the country now for our day life. So that NSAS zone is still on his own. Continue, sir.
Yeah, I just beg everybody that we should continue pushing hard. Even we are in diaspora. One of us, we have 1 or 2 related family or extended family back home. You understand me? We should just continue to push. You understand me? This will serve an example for those who continue to commit those atrocities. That's my advice. We should continue because our 9 months should not be wasted. Please.
Mr. Andy, let me tell you one thing today. And maybe after that day, we all gather together to celebrate in a big way, celebrate victory over this cause. You know one thing, it might take us this year, it might take us next year, but as long as we're not tired, justice is coming. But we have not seen anything, we have not had anything. There are many things that God is still working on to reveal to all Nigerians. There are many people in Nigeria that needs to change their sentiments and the way they think. And if the sentiment and their emotions is still like how we are now, there is no way God will release the justice for us. Because God is here now to change Nigeria for good. God is here now. But there are some places that our voices needs to get to. Our voices needs to get to that is not yet there. And if our voices are not yet there, there is no way God will release justice. Justice has been done in heaven. It has been done.
100.
Forget about it.
I agree with you.
You're
It
right,
has
man.
been
And
done.
this justice will give back to
When and
other
how?
review. It will give back
Yes.
to other justice.
Yes. If you know what is
Other
happening in
things will
Nigeria
still be
now,
reviewed.
it's from Igbo to
Other
Yoruba
things
to
will be
Hausa.
reviewed.
You know many things that are happening every day on a daily basis. On a daily basis in Nigeria, unless you are not following.
Okay,
Many
look at the
things.
death of those 2 ladies that was killed
Yes.
at this money ritual stuff. That Andrew, you know, I love those people. They make sure they find out where they buried those people to the last. One particular guy, I've forgotten that guy.
So if
They
you
brought
follow
out
what
the
is going
cotton
on
and
social
everything.
media, since when Mohbad Pine, you will know God is in Nigeria now to change.
Everybody has
If
woken up.
all these
Everybody
things,
has woken up.
if everybody that Pine Mohbad, those that plan the is death, those that were giving information, those that were bullying him before he pined, all of them, they are the only set of people destroying Lagos State. There are not 2 groups. It's only one group destroying the whole lot of Lagos State are behind this, what we're talking about today. So if you can get rid all of them, if God should show their face, you will see crime will stop in that Nigeria. Everybody will sit tight.
Honestly. Innocent
The
blood
whole
has
set
just
of people
gone.
that are
Innocent
destroying
people.
Lagos State are the one behind this Mohbad Pine. They know themselves. What we're struggling over for the past 9 months, all of them knew about it too. They knew what happened.
Yeah.
They knew what happened,
Yeah.
but they dare not talk because they are bored of the same feathers that flocks together.
Yeah.
Because that is what all of them do. You think they are making movies. You think they are singing. You think they are stars. It's a lie. Ìsàlẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́.
Ọmọ ara ilé ayé gbé ni. Ọmọ ara ilé ayé gbé ni.
Ilé ayé wọn náà rà gbé. Are you not living in abroad now? Did òyìnbó ra ilé ayé gbé the way we ra ilé ayé gbé in Nigeria? Did òyìnbó people
Nǹkan
do
tó ń ṣe
rituals
ni.
before making their country beautiful like this?
Àbí nǹkan tó ń ṣe ni. That's what they are doing. Wọ́n ti wọ nǹkan tó yẹ kó wọ̀. You understand? And their foolish gods.
We don't
God,
care. We
is
don't
asking
care.
for.
Yes, we are not the one that sent them to go and be serving God of small letter G. We are serving God of capital letter G. So, and our own
Yes,
is the superior.
It's
We
the
are going
ultimate.
to bring all of them down.
Oba,
Ultimate.
Oba, the king
Nigeria
of kings.
Nigeria is at the end of that chain that we have been looking for.
Yes.
We asked for it during
Yes,
the Yoruba
so-
Nation, they didn't give it to us. We asked for it during their election, they didn't
At
give it to
all.
us. God is ready to give it to us now through justice for Mohbad. Please, commenters, change your mind. Cooperate. It is not by attacking one another, it's by learning. You might be saying it's because of Mohbad today. It might not be because of death of somebody. It might be through your business, through your job, through your marriage, through everything that you do in life on a daily basis. Everything I have learned on Papariano's platform, I have been using it inside my own job, inside my own business, and with my thinking. My thinking faculty is going up there every day. Because I don't just come here. I followed Papariano silently for good 4 months before I started showing my face. Good 4 months. Who is this guy? Let me study this
Moderator.
platform.
Excuse me, you said I should
Okay.
hold on. You've just been talking.
Okay, yeah. Oh, sorry,
You
sorry,
let
sorry, I've
somebody
forgotten.
miss his thoughts
Okay.
in mind.
Calm
Even
down.
Okay,
Mr.
sorry,
Andy has
sorry.
already gone. That I wanted
Okay.
to
Fire
respond
Mr.
to.
No, it's network. It's
No,
network.
no,
It's
no,
going to
no,
come back.
no, not firing. No, we're analyzing now.
Mercy,
Can we
Mercy, you
read
can
the
go
name?
ahead. I forgot it. Sorry,
Mercy, you
sorry.
can just talk.
Yeah, you can
You
talk.
know when
But
Mr.
Andy is not gone.
said, yeah, no,
It's not
okay.
gone.
You
It's
know when,
coming back. It's his network.
yeah, you know when he said that regarding when Wumi dropped from the car when Mohbad dragged Wumi. Yes,
Sorry,
you
hold
guys
on.
can
If Karimo
remember,
is here, let her come up. We need her.
if you guys can remember, if Mohbad did not drag Wumi back into that car, anything that happened to Mohbad at home, nobody will blame Wumi. And that takes me back to what Mohbad said to Wumi on that voice note Wumi recorded. Mohbad said, if you buy me, shey nobody go ask you anything. Go and listen to that voice note. Mohbad already told Wumi that because she will be the last person anyone will suspect. And Mohbad had to drag her into that car because if Wumi did not went with Mohbad to the house that night, nobody will be calling Wumi's name now as we speak. So Mohbad already told her that people will not blame you. Nobody will ask you about my death. Go and listen to that Mohbad's that voice note Wumi recorded. So Mohbad knew that was why he dragged Wumi. You must follow. You must be there. And that's why Wumi name is out there. Because if Wumi succeeded in leaving Mohbad in that gate, went on her own way, tell me who will be calling? In the next morning, they will not give us the story that Mohbad don't buy. Just answer me. Who is going to, who is going
Mercy,
to call Wumi?
can I answer you? Can I answer you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's say you are my wife. I'm the husband. We went to a party together. Many people saw us, friends, family. They knew we left the house together. And on our way coming back, we had an argument, and deliberately you just opened the door and just went to an hotel to sleep. And I drove home. And what happened to Mohbad happened to my enemy. And you think family will not question you. that would be more messier than what we're talking about now. So let me just leave the platform for others. It is even good now that she was there. If I
Yeah,
didn't, because
exactly.
let me remind you something. Don't forget, Baba said that was Wumi's way, going to the hotel. So there is no way Wumi's name will not be messier than what we're talking about now. Even if she succeeded in going to that hotel, it will be
Trust
messier than
me.
what we're talking about.
If Wumi did not go with Mohbad to that house that night, for everything they all said, they all contradicted themselves in Corona inquest. Yes, they had a fight, but at the end of the day, he didn't get home with Mohbad. Wumi will have a way out that she wasn't in the house. She actually dropped,
Okay.
and the people will confirm that she dropped in the car. She didn't follow, and Wumi will have a way out if Wumi was not there. But God
Anyway,
catch
Mercy,
Wumi. God
okay,
catch
let's say-
Wumi
let's-
say Wumi
let's
when
say it this
Wumi
way,
was
Mercy.
there.
Mercy, let's say it this way, that, okay, let's say what you said now happened. So that means, don't let me lose my thoughts. If Wumi succeeded, okay, that means God, what we're doing now, Wumi's name will still come out, because everything that we're doing now is not our doings, it's God's doing. God is the one
Yes.
at work, doing and exposing everything. Even if Wumi succeeded in going to that hotel, we're still going to come back to this page. But one thing I
Yes,
want people to realize, the Mohbad case is two things. Mohbad might be sent from God to come and open the secret of what is happening in Nigeria. That time he died might be his time. But God will not say because people kill, maybe because of, maybe that was the reason why he sent him to the world, and you find him, you will not go for your punishment. Everything that we're doing now is what God sent Mohbad to come and do in this world, and we're going to finish the job for him. That was the assignment given to Mohbad. Because if all the secrets, all the messy things happening in Nigeria did not refill, there is no way we can have that change in Nigeria. Because Nigeria is too messy and it's too dirty, especially the Lagos state.
Sorry, excuse me. Remember that Mohbad also said, we are just analyzing, Mohbad also said to Wumi, you know we shared the same iCloud. So every secret on that iCloud, Wumi knows about it. And Mohbad knew that Wumi knows about it. And Mohbad said, where you they go? You must follow me reach house. You must follow me reach house, because
It's
people
God,
must ask
it's
you
God's doing.
question.
And that, it's God doing. And that guy, that day, he has given everything up. That even if it's today that you are going to take my life, just take it. But today, not today. And eventually they did.
And that day he also said his
And
last
guys,
word. And he
remember
said,
one thing. I want to chip in this. Remember, Wumi's mother was in town. She was not in US. She was in town. So you guys have to remember that when you're talking. She was in
Okay, which
Nigeria that
town?
time.
They said she was not. I think we've debunked that some months back. They said she was. It was the lady who brought Wumi up, auntie. That lady standing in the back of Wumi. I think we've discussed this some few months
Wumi's
back.
mom is
So
in America.
they
Wumi's
said it
mom
was
is in America.
Wumi's mom, but it wasn't Wumi. Wumi's mom was not in Nigeria. We have already analyzed that some few months back.
I
Let's
have
keep
the
tapping.
video.
Let's
That's
keep
why I'm
tapping.
saying it. I
Yeah.
have the
Let's
video.
keep
I'm in the
tapping
car.
on.
When I get down, I will talk about
Is it
it.
not the woman standing in the back of Wumi when Wumi wanted to put sand in Mohbad's
No,
grave
if
and
it's
throw
the same mother, the same woman they have been introducing as her mother, then that is the woman who was behind her, taking her to the barrier ground. I have the
yes,
video and I
that's the
can play it.
auntie.
If
No,
it's,
that's
it's
not
not the mother,
Wumi's mom. It's
then
not the
you
mother.
guys have to find her mother's picture so we know it's her mother instead of, because that woman
Her mother
is
picture,
everywhere.
if you go to Karimo's page, Karimo has their mom's picture with the garments of the church. I don't know, a few months or a few weeks ago. That's their mom. Their mom has open teeth like Wumi. So if you go to Karimo page, I think on Facebook, if it's not out, if they've not deleted it, you will see their mom's picture with Karimo. And look at that picture and look at the woman who was standing in the back of Wumi during that graveyard. You will see that they are two different people. So Wumi's mom was actually in America that very moment.
Oh yeah, Maxi, conclude.
Yeah, I wanted to conclude in sense that Mohbad already talk and say nobody go drag Wunmi if anything happened to Ram. And Mohbad knew that Wunmi knew everything about him, and you must finish waiting you start. So he drag am enter inside car, say today you must go out. And remember
You
the
know,
last
they
words
fought.
on that video in Ikorodu. In Ikorodu, if you can listen to the 2 words Mohbad said there when he was with Prime Boy in back of the stage, he said, "I am a star. You don't know." Go and listen to those 2 words he said. He said, no, he said, "I am a star. You won't understand." Go and listen. When he was in the backstage with Prime Boy, that last joke they joke in that video, Mohbad was
That is
facing
why
the camera
I will keep
and he
I will
said,
keep
"I
telling
am
our
a
people.
star, but you will not
Yes.
understand." Yes.
And we are
So he
understanding
knew.
it now.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
are
he is.
understanding it now. Please and please, don't let me fighting one another. Leave people with their own sentiments and with their own thoughts. We have to come together and make peaceful analysis. Don't let us be attacking one another. Mohbad is our savior. Let us use this opportunity wisely. Don't love anybody. Don't hate anybody. Just be neutral. That is how we can get to the promised land. Forget beefing anybody. Let go. Say your own and let others say their own. Your own mind is different from mine. Please.
The friend of
Please.
Mohbad also said, Mohbad said, "My wife conspire with the people after me. She knows she have the iCloud. My wife, my Wunmi is knows the people who are after me, which they are already in town 2 weeks before Mohbad was spied." So that night that she wanted to drop, everything has been organized by she. Their
She
boss,
was
and
even the
telling them
one,
what
she
to
was
do.
the one that triggered the anger in Mohbad's out by saying Mohbad asked girlfriend inside the car when they were going to the show. And they continued the argument on their way back home. And she wanted to drop and Mohbad said no. And they went back home and started the fight. And she called for the backups.
And the fight was that video of the weekend that Mohbad says. Mohbad said, "I am not a prophet, but I can see future." If you go and watch that video of that the weekend, which I had a dream, I think we discussed it in some other platform months back, about that weekend on that video.
Please,
If you
the
watch
only way
that
we can
video
get
of the
this
weekend,
justice, if we
you
can
will
be
know.
making peaceful analysis without attacking one another. I'm telling you, my
You
people,
will know.
please, anywhere I go, I will be saying this. Forget about Prime Boy, about anybody. We are going to become one and celebrate one another after victory.
Amen.
Don't attack anybody. Let's just analyze in peace, please. For the sake of God and the sake of that blood of that guy that came to save all of us in Nigeria. We might not be seeing things in same way, but I know what I'm talking about. Me, I will continue my own prayer. Nobody can change my mind because it's God that led me to go and be doing that. But I know this justice is coming. But there are more secrets that we should be expecting on the way that will shock the world. Many of these culprits, they will have no choice than just go and, many of them will just go and find themselves in the corner. Silently know that I can't face this shame.
He was closing the old chapter and he's now back to his new chapter. Is that new chapter to start his new life they never wanted him to be, which was Wunmi, #1 standing there, because he was everywhere.
So
was a
let us
monitoring
be
spirit.
one. Let us be one. Comment is triggers anger from people and it will distract us. Don't be changing. When you see anybody that is anti-justice, just call our attention to it. We block that person. Me, I don't have time. I will mute you or just block you because I don't want people to be coming here to give me a headache. No, I don't do on my platform. If you don't know me, I don't want danda. I don't want crowd. If you just mess up with your comment first time, second time, I will just block you. Go and stay in the bin where you belong. It's only people that are after money for you, that are not after justice, that will be begging people to come to their platform. No way. And if you see anybody that you know They are deceiving Mohbad's dad. See them in any platform. Make sure you attack them badly. Don't listen to anybody. Tell them to go and do the right things. We don't need them to come and be going from one platform to the other to come and be changing narrative or manipulating us. We need to see their actions out there. Actions speak louder than words.
You know,
Thank you, Super Fives.
these are thank you very much. Thank you for moderating or coordinating. This is the thing.
Oh my God, I'm so happy that you came live.
No, it's not even about that. It is not even about that. The thing is this is the truth. People don't like to hear the truth, and it just pains me. There's nothing all of us are gaining from this thing that we are doing. We're just doing this just to make sure that things are right. Especially most of us that have bad experiences with these bad guys, these guys, they learn from from the older ones who used to be there. Now all of these guys who are doing this, they are young men. They are young men, and they are going to go for very long. They are going to last. Okay, they are going to be there for long, and we have more of them around. If we don't take some of them now, teach them a lesson, bro, sis, everybody, it's a problem. Okay, because they will gain more ground. Now their target is this: when an election comes, they get in their friends there. They already planning for elections as we are talking about this. As we are
And
talking,
people are suffering.
I'm telling you, yes, they're already planning for election because they enjoy ruling over those of us who are intelligent. The non-entities like to take charge of everything. They are lazy in schools, they are lazy in the society, they bring nothing to the table, but they want to have the lion's share. We have to stop this evil act. That is an act of evil. And now you see, these people, the people around Mohbad, people don't understand the game that these guys are playing. They have some other interests, which I see as them from just from Mohbad. That's why they keep looking for when 1 or 2, 3 people are gathered. When people don't reason, okay, they will penetrate them. But once they test you, they see that you are strong, you reason, they run away. They begin to
use what they do now.
Baba as a bait because people like Baba. Baba, don't mention Baba, don't talk about Baba. That is what they are using to destroy this case. We don't even need anybody to be coming and telling us about Baba. We need only people who want
Once
to
you see them on your platform, tell them no.
You will never see them. You will never ever see them telling you to sue all these guys abusing Baba. You will always see us here telling you that all these guys are supposed to be in jail, but they will not do anything. Mama Mohbad, all these stupid hosts, okay, hosting like calling out that man. These guys they can fight against me. They cannot fight against those people. I'm telling you, because why? They want to control the narrative. They want to make everybody think in a certain way and die down the case. You will even see them talking more about in fight more than those people who are attacking everybody. They are so passionate. Let them create account. See the way me I'm here right now. Every time all these anti-justice they come here and I put them in their space. Let them create account and be control the narrative and be doing this analysis for hours. If they really mean
don't
business.
Want to do that. I've told them. They said no.
The only thing I see them doing is that they want to go to where people are gathered. Maybe people are more like 1,500. Then they sit down there and through there they control the people's mind. And people who cannot think, who probably do not have a good reasoning mind, they will ask questions. They will be nodding their head. See the way anybody coming around talking about Berekete should be ashamed. See the way I was calling out Berekete since February. I was saying this guy is not doing anything. That from the last conversation they had, okay, this guy is doing nothing. Now it's like Berekete has called with Yekude has told them, this and that. They are speaking underground again, as I'm telling you. All this one they are saying Berekete is no way. All guys speaking with some of them underground. They are speaking behind the scene. Or not they don't know how to deliver the case. Anybody that entered this case, Sure, you understand? Berekete on. He liked the vibe. I mean, the crowd. He liked the crowd. Okay, that's a chasing crowd. He wanted it. That's why Berekete is the first person that got into this case since September. 6 days after Mohbad was buried, he said, I will bring CIA, I will bring NIA, I will bring Nigerian police, I will bring private investigators. I will make sure I talk to all Mohbad friends. I will speak to the mother. I will speak to the father. Now, where are all those speaking? Where is all of them? Now they are bringing that game again. They said Berekete has been sick since 3 months. This is June.
Let's keep tapping, please.
That's wait to 3 months from now is when. Okay, you begin to ask yourself, Berekete that last month was still saying that I don't do children, I don't talk to children on TikTok. Was still talking, but suddenly they are now spreading another narrative. It's not been around. It's even out of the country. You see, that's what I'm saying. You can't depend on anybody. Okay, you only have to be intelligent. You have to look at the situation. Ask yourself questions. Why is this and this and this not being done? Could it be that this person is compromised? You question, and then you will have answer. You push for things, tell them what to do, and they don't do it. Then you should stop them. You should disturb them to go do it. Not coming around and saying,
Papariano,
pity Baba, Baba has not pity.
Papariano,
Baba needs shoe. What is this?
Papariano. We speakers speaking on TikTok were the ones that can change all this narrative. If you see anybody around Baba there, they are not doing the right thing. If they come to your platform, don't bring them up. Let them go and open their own page and change the narrative there. Actions is what we need. Let us be saying their actions instead of going from one platform to the other, manipulating people.
Baba,
So
Baba has page there. Let them
just
use the page.
preparing you.
You see, Baba has
Go
page.
and use Baba's page.
They refuse. They refuse. They know what they want. Baba, they
If
can
all
go-
of us
they
can
can
do
go
all
live
this,
there.
tell them you don't want them.
They can be going live on Baba's page every day, and they'll be having viewers. But people will be asking them, what are you doing?
Let them be going live on Baba's page. No, don't let us be deceiving ourselves. They are the one that is drawing this case back. Today is 9 months or tomorrow now.
Let me tell you something. Me, I'm a free person, and no one is paying me, and instead I'm the one helping, okay? And we will help Mohbad in the best possible way. That those that kill Mohbad, we understand that that they can no longer kill somebody and begin to bring different plan. Hey, you go and work on the ground, bring different tactics. They have so many people. Look at different nationals that they have employed. In fact, they employ Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, even this person from Sierra Leone, different country, just on this particular case. Let them spend their money. Let us hold our ground. We want to know the truth. We question everybody. That question is giving them sleepless night. Question anything. Even if Baba is not doing the right thing, question it. You want justice for Mohbad. You want
right,
justice
Papariano.
and justice for
I tell
Mohbad.
you.
Question everything. Man, down low. When you stop asking questions, then they change the narrative. Now,
Exactly.
now they're telling Berekete. Suddenly,
trying to
they are
distract.
they are playing a game behind the scene, and that Berekete is not even in the country. It's not because people are expecting Baba to go back to Berekete. Now the game is that he's not in the country. He's sick for past 3 months. Come on, where is all of this things coming from? I don't understand. What is this? Is Berekete an investigator? What we are saying is that let him give us an investigator since, give us a lawyer since, give us a doctor since. Why does he want to do the job by himself? Are we begging this kind of thing? It's a win-win for both parties. If you cannot do it, now you have enjoyed all the cloud. I don't know Berekete. I know him through Baba Mohbad. Some of you know him before. Kudos to you guys. But I don't know him. I don't know him. I know him through this case. But when I look at the way everybody everybody surrendered, like to him, this is not the way we go about things. This is the same reason why pastors are enslaving people and imams and all of these people. Because you just submit to them. You submit. You should be functioning with them with your brain. Relationship, they have to be intelligence in relationship. When things stop working, you question everything from the beginning. You even doubt whether see somebody will tell you that I love you. You are staying with that person 2 years. Then the person begin to act strange. You have to question whether the person even love you from the beginning. You have to go back to the first day you saw the person and question everything from that time. That's how you do things. You reason. You want to be safe. You want to know where you are. Your mental health matters. Okay. And to those of you who are hating, okay, I will tell you something. You have not started. Am I hate Kuni? And I will dominate all of you. Am I Yahweh? Am I Son Kuni? Stupid people. They will never come sit down, tell you that. In fact, they are even angry that we are discussing ideas, what to be done. They are angry. Tell them what idea is coming from them. Them who are not discussing, why are they not doing it? They just want to silence us. If we talk about this, so this person, they say, we are going on social media, we are talking about everything. They don't know how to silence us. We are talking about everything that's supposed to be done underground. You who is underground, which one have you done? Which one have you been doing underground for us to see publicly? And we have filed an application to the court. The court has not responded to it 5 months ago. 5 months ago, you sent application to court. You're not coming to tell us. Why didn't you tell us then? These guys are crazy. They are playing with you guys, Mendula. Okay? And that's why they know. They come here. See, me, I'm not their enemy. Yeah, I do blame. I don't block them. Why are they running from here? If they have the truth, let them come and discuss it. That is the thing. And even on Baba Mohbad platform, we bring idea that Baba Mohbad should have a platform to be doing it. Again, the way we want it to work for everybody, they didn't do it like that. They are using for what they want.
They turn Baba to a blogger.
There was a time
blogger.
I think I saw something, right? I saw something. I think was it the live Baba Mohbad was in the live stream, okay? And they put like a filter on the man, And it wasn't even nice on him. Even look at the phone the man is using. Can't they get the clearer, a phone with the clearer camera and put the man in a very good position? They keep showing the poor, like it's poor, it's poor. Keep making him tat somewhere, somehow. What is this? What is this? We want to see him better and shining. Okay? And people can take care of this man, but you don't want people who can take care of this man to take care of this man. And you guys are just there, you block everywhere, you kick everybody away. And you say you leave your family, you leave your children. What are you doing? Kill shit. I don't know why. Is it by force? Who sent you? Who told you to leave your family and go and serve your family? Leave this man alone. This man can't think. If this man comes here now, they will drop him. As all of us are gathered here, if this man come here, they will drop him. And they'll be telling you that they have no control over him, that the grammar is too much. Who are you? You are saying the grammar. Did the man complain? Did the man tell you grammar is too much for him? They always think for him. They do everything for him. On Yeye Kudi, I want to quote Yeye Kudi. Yeye Kudi said, though Yeye Kudi herself, I feel like she was behind all of the going to Bereketa and all of these things. You know, like, they don't even know how to do it. A lot of things that you guys will hear very soon. This is your underground. So many bad things is going on. You guys don't know. So many bad things is going on underground. You will get to see very soon everything that happened. You guys like them to be doing underground, right? Underground. Very soon it will burst. You'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. You will know why everything is like this, the way it is. And you will, then what would you do? You'll just be discouraged. You'll be broken-hearted and be discouraged. They are gone. You'll never see them in your life anymore. You won't even see them to drag them anymore. They will just delete their TikTok. So tell me. Use your brain. You stop using your brain because you want to become the. I don't understand. I don't know how you guys feel. Okay? I don't know. We'll keep telling you these things all the time. You guys should calm down. Let us use brain. Only brain can solve this thing by asking right questions. What's up right now? Like, for example, now I was speaking with Jesus. I said, let Baba go to court. I said before, Baba doesn't have any problem, anything to be doing in the police station. This man has not done anything wrong. His lawyers in the first days. The first day the lawyer went with Baba not supposed to go to police station again. Again. 2021, Oba Lebushi, okay, he wrote an application to the court to stop police arrest because he didn't want police embarrassment. The same thing we can do in this case. Let the lawyer of Bamubad, if they feel that police want to continue to harass Baba, let them file a complaint to the court. Let court look into the evidence that police is using to hold Baba. They will dismiss it. They will remove that bail, that suspect on him. As things stands now, we don't even have information. You see, we don't even have information. So someone that we love the most, whether they are intimidating him, do whatever. We don't have information. He's well guided and protected. Phone hacked. As Baba is, don't think you will call him. Nobody, someone else will not hear your call. Someone else will listen to your call. So better understand.
Yeah, his phone is, they have hacked his phone. He's not the owner of that phone. He's just holding the phone. I told them before you came up now. I've said it here. Papa Liano, let me tell you one thing. I called a son day before yesterday in Nigeria. I called a son in Nigeria to discuss with that person what the story is. According to that son, they said Baba's lawyer shouldn't have allowed Baba to go to attend or to, is it another English that we use? To attend that
invitation.
To honor the invitation. They said Baba shouldn't have done that. That his lawyer should be the one to do that for him. Even if at all he wants to go, that he should tell them to send the context of that petition to him. So why do we have sons? We have sons, we have lawyers, and they still allow Baba to go to that station. And Baba has been going there now. He went there twice now, and he's still going back next Thursday. It's as if Baba is acting like, let me just face the case myself. I don't have any money. I don't have money to employ any lawyer. This is what I see. Because even in abroad, if you don't have money, they give you a legal aid.
They will make him go and be begging for nothing. Then they will not use that against him that is under the oath. That at this particular point he had.
The lawyer said again, if I thought Baba wanted to attend that invitation, Baba should have gone with many people. He should have gone with many people. that we have all evidences around them. And this only Mr. Guresi went with him and used his passport as shorty. What has Baban done to warrant that? I will keep saying it. I don't want to say it. Commander Abikpeboya, we're just bashing them on your page. I have said it on hold on, Papariano. I have said it on my page on 3 days ago. If anybody see Mr. Muiwa and Guresi going to platforms to manipulate people, tell them to go and be talking on Baba's page. Tell them to go and open their own page. They are preparing your mind so that when they need money, they will have a place to go and solicit for money. That is not what we need. We need actions from them. I don't hide my face. I don't hide my feelings. I don't care. I can't be doing this for 9 months and they want all my efforts to go in vain. It is not going to happen. I don't care. If you see them on any platform, ask them questions. Let them go and use Baba's platform. Let them go and use their own platform and start talking on social media. Don't allow them want to brainwash you just because you think you want to be a blogger, you want to build your page and you are tolerating nonsense on your page. It is left for you. You will all regret it tomorrow.
You see, Denike, that is just a sad, that is a sad truth. But the thing is this, it doesn't matter for me. They can bring them, but make sure you're asking them questions, please. But when you discuss with them, if you love this case, ask them questions that worries you, and allow people to ask questions. Allow people to ask questions in your panel. Let anybody who is intelligent want to ask questions. You may not want blast boost, but allow people to answer questions. You see, people keep thinking I don't go around. Okay, those that don't talk about these things. And I will not mention one, but I see almost what happened everywhere. But again, I said I'm focused on justice for Mohbad. I would not be dragging one nose or the other, because at the end of the day, we may end up becoming good friends. And so why would I be fighting with somebody I know that I may become friend with them when they understand, when they get the truth? Because I know where I stand, and I know that they will say the truth. They will say that we love this man. That's why we are so much. That's why we care like this. Jesus Christ entered church and said, "Don't turn my father's house into a marketplace." Does he hate them? No, it is a bitter truth. He must not shine. He must not be looking at their face when telling them the bitter truth. In this case, Atigorawa, someone must wake us up. Someone must even ask us whether do we really mean whether are we really looking for justice? Someone must be asking us that question. Yes. At a point we got to a stage whereby we're supposed to be asking ourselves, what are we really looking for? It's not a bad question. It's not a bad question. It's a good question, because it will make you to rethink again. But when you ask things like that, people are so much ready to fight, to kind of cause commotions, this and that. I hope we get it. I hope we understand at the end of the day that all these people who are asking the question, they mean well. They mean well. They're asking it from a good standpoint. Look at Aristocrat, was yesterday. See the way they drag him, and they keep dragging me every platform, calling Aristocrat anti-justice. Even this Dr. Esther, they have dragged her too. And these persons who are dragging people, I don't know. These people, they can't even explain. If you ask them to give us strategy, they cannot give us. Bring them up now. Tell them, okay, you think that you are right. Tell us, what do we do? They can't tell you nothing. They'll just say that all I care, all I know, don't do this, don't do that. Someone who doesn't know what to do is telling you what not to do. I mean, and that is why that the priest was saying, which day is this? That come, this one is not a dancing contest. So it's not where you come and be shaking your ass, or maybe they scratch your voice. If you have eaten something and your throat, they scratch you, better go vomit for another place. It's a serious matter they grant for you. Now those will be say Sabina, I make them the handle them. That is what we are talking about. We are saying that everywhere is just tight. This guy that came for CNN, where's the guy? We don't even hear about him again. This guy, this CNN guy, where's the guy? They go down put the guy for one corner.
Hello, Papariano. Do you know how many times I've sent message to Mr. Muiwa concerning the CNN? Even one day that I just left message, when he wanted to reply me, he replied in anger, and he never responded. And they are telling us in the public that they are doing their job. And you think we don't know what we're doing. For me to come out and just be talking like this, you think I don't know what I'm saying?
I spoke with that man for 9 hours here in the public. Me, I don't speak behind the scene. I spoke with him for 9 hours. And I mean, anybody who was here for that day, that day, I know how many people that I had to tell them to take it easy. And that's why I don't post such videos. If I really mean bad to them, I'll be bringing out those things, posting as evidence. You'll never see me using videos to body shame them somewhere. I will just use mouth to correct them, tell them, and to tell the public what's going on. These are the things I do. I could be going around posting videos and dragging them, but I can't do that stuff because that's no longer justice. Even as I'm talking, people are making videos of me and saying so many things. But what do I do? What do I do? They don't know. Only if they know, they won't act. They won't act like that. So I'll just take them for what they are. That is just how they understand. But there are people here who love Mohbad so much, who have never met Mohbad and who's doing a lot for Mohbad than even those that even love Mohbad or who have even been with him, so spend this money are doing. You guys won't go and drag those ones. It's those that there's nothing attaching to them. You're not giving them money. They are the one hosting their platform. They are the one doing their thing. They are the one that you want to be going after. They are the one that you think that you should be going after. Well, for me, I will say it again. If we have an energy to fight against anti-justice, is it you, small you, that you are here scratching your head that we cannot bench? If I play football, I go bench Messi, bench Neymar, bench Ronaldo. You hear that so? So those of you who want to hate, I beg you, please don't stop. And if you stop to hate Papariano, na turn and I go kill your pikin. That hate where your head. You not take time, read me, calculate me. You just say you hear, you the hate. If you stop that hate, Nishore Mola ye, that hate, wakula accident, you to ba stop that hate me. Almost my hate me to ma fi kuni. Do to ba kun. No, but stop. Okay, but the get move for Toba like go stop. I don't want you to stop because I will prove to you that you are wrong at the end of the day. So you must not stop to hate me. That hate that is in your head, that is preparing you. Papariano is rude. He don't let people to speak. I want it to kill you. Okay? If you know the stress that people are undergoing every day, and you open your dirty mouth, what you cannot even do for one day, you see others doing it for 9 months, and you want to open your dirty mouth to stand in front of them. You know what this Adabi? You want me to send you one Adabi to come chase you right now? You're not even my issue. Those that are my issue are those who kill Mohbad. Don't even let me talk about this kids. I mean, you do. I want to pay Mohbad on the niche kwelu. I want him drag. I want him show his something.
Papariano,
you can't take over. Show the take over. Kids.
Papariano, they want you to stop. Nobody will stop because what is going to give us this justice is the noise that we are shouting every day. Because their small letter G God that they are serving, they are using for this case, did not like our voice. And the more we keep shouting, the more we are going to get justice. Don't be distracted. Continue doing what you are doing. If God loves you, if God is for you, nobody can hate you and win. Let's keep going.
Okay. Let's not even worry me. No, can like advice, don't worry me. Just let those things start. Let's come back to the case. That is what we are talking about. It's all about what is right for Mohbad and to see that the family of Mohbad is not intimidated about getting justice for Mohbad and those criminals who are killers, who are used to killing human beings, who are hunters and predators in the society. All they can do is to sell drugs. They go to school, they know nothing. They are not relevant in the society, but they keep misrepresenting us. Those who are giving us joy, they are killing all of them. They are killing them. Just imagine. Those who are giving us joy. When you kill everybody who is giving us joy now what would you give to us? Look at our footballer now, our Nigerian footballer now. They went to play ordinary group stage to qualify for World Cup. They cannot. They are struggling because why? If they see a real person who have the talent, they will not give that person the job. Okay, man no man.
It's by leg now. By leg.
This person is come from politician. This is one of my son. He just graduated. Want to play football? Put him there. Okay. You see what they have turned everything to, and that's what I'm telling you. And look at, and at the end of the day, you are killing, you are making us become criminal like more. When they are saying that a nation is becoming criminal, there's some machine inside it that is making it that way. You have to stop it. Okay, we are not scared of anybody. Anybody who want to kill anybody. Our dare. Okay, sure you get so all this one are the side.
Papariano,
Yeah. So
Papariano,
that's yeah.
Papariano. Do you know some countries in this abroad? The one I know. Let me explain the one I know. This Netherlands, Holland. Even if your son or your daughter is
I'm gonna go
8
back to do
years,
something.
10 years, 6
You guys should go on. I'm gonna go back to where to do something. You guys should go on.
I'm going to sleep soon. No, I'm going to
Yes,
sleep
okay,
soon.
yeah, I'm
No.
done. You guys go on. Me, I just want to get something done now. I mean, my time is also
Okay. So let me just finish this one before you go. This Netherlands, they will be paying you huge amount of money because your son or daughter knows how to play football. Just for you to just cooperate with them and be taking that child to training until when they train that guy before they buy it totally from the parents. They will support you in every way to make that son a talent, to bring his talent out, and they will be paying the parents money since when they start using the boy or the girl. Since when they start taking them to training them, they will be training them with their own money, and they will still be paying the parents. Netherlands, if their children are playing football. Do you know how many footballers they are wasting?
If you watch the yesterday football match, because I'm a sport person, so I'm around these things all the time. You will see our players are still singing the Arise Compatriot one. They don't even sing
Nigeria's boy.
this Nigeria we have
to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. The nation of our freedom.
They take us like machine. Something that you should even allow optional, okay, to put it into test. Put it into test. Let it just be in the country. Let us be using the tune where applicable. And you guys in the parliament, start with President, you start to sing it first. You sing it first. Let the House of Rep. How many of them know how to sing it? How many of them? You see? And that is the fastest bill past, the Nigerian history. And me, believe me, right? I believe that maybe they want to go and negotiate something in the UK, and then they want to humiliate them. They tell them, okay, go and do this, go and do that. That's how they humiliate Africa. Okay, they will tell you to go and devalue your currency. They will tell you to go and do something. Anyone with the Kenyan Timbo, those who value pride. Okay, because that anthem, the British wrote it. Arise a compatriot, we Nigerians wrote it. From nowhere, they just changed that anthem. And when you look at Arise a compatriot, it has meaning. Okay, it has more meaning. In Nigeria is a fatherland. Nigeria is a masculine nation. And you are telling us brotherhood. In brotherhood stand. And my sister's brotherhood. Which kind of brotherhood be that? Look at it. The anthem is against the English of these days. And they are using we hate D. Who's using D? And they are taking us back to old English. What is this? I don't understand. They lost focus. And I'm telling you, right, they have to be an engineer behind it. Either someone in Britain, okay, call them that, because maybe their hand, they were in tight corner, okay, and they say, let's see what we can negotiate with. Okay, change your anthem. Because that is their pride. That's how they devalue our currency. And did all of, they will say, okay, devalue your currency. And we'll lend you money. We'll give you this. Guys, if you do not wake up, okay, and ask questions, it's not a bad way that tribe. Put tribe aside. Tribe is another thing that, see, let me say, tribe, right, is what the Nigerian politicians and others use, in getting away with things. Getting away with things. A Yoruba man will do something. If an Igbo man is in office, he will call out the whole Yoruba that is because I'm Yoruba. That's why they want to kill me. And all Yorubas will go behind him. If an Igbo man does something that is wrong, and an Hausa man is there, the Igbo man will say, it's because I'm Igbo, that's why. Then the other Igbos will come and support him, and they will be fighting against the state. So the same thing go to the Fulanis and the Hausas and all those things like that. Okay, there is a way. Intelligence can contain all of us. If we apply intelligence can help us have rules in place, rules that everybody will abide and that will be enforced. That whenever a crime is committed against you, you will get justice. You will get quick justice, and thereby everybody will respect themselves. But nobody respect themselves. I was watching football match, which day be this. The player, when I see the way the player was even playing the ball, I know what's going on in the mind of the guy. I know in the mind of the guy, right? The guy will be saying, like, nah, I won't go die for this country. Make I can't run. If I run, hypertension, I can't go forward now, I die. Share this country go remember me. I beg make I just play the ball, make I pass the ball small. Make I not stress myself too much. Okay?
Papa.
I'm telling you. See, the guy just small ball.
Oh,
The guy they
God.
carry ball dey go. The guy just drop the ball by himself. Maybe the guy will be thinking in his head, even Mohbad said never get freedom. The Mohbad never get justice. Now me one get. Then collect the ball from my hand. Now the Benin guy collect the ball from your hand.
Oh, God.
The guy never pursue. He never pursue the Benin guy. Okay. Before now, just here go. So this is what we are talking about. I mean, it's not okay. But what do we do? What do we do? This is the way it is. It is the way.
Let's just continue our noise
And
with
you
love
see,
and
people
unity.
understand something, right? When you see me talking, okay, please. I know Mohbad case is a centered one, it's a subject of discussion, but there are things in mind that motivate me. I have experience about these things, these behaviors, bullies, and all of these things. And I'm using the opportunity to see how I can even catch these criminals, these bullies, how they can be arrested. Because these guys are so boastful. They are boastful. They will commit it and they'll be boasting to go after another person. Like, what would you do? What would you do? Yes, I've dealt with them. I know them. They're not remorse. They will never kill and remorse. They will never kill and be pitiful. When they kill, they'll be saying that, Rihanna, let your spirit come and fight us now. Let your spirit resurrect. I think you are Jesus, right? Okay, let us see. These guys, they are boastful. And they have money. The money they have, right, is making them crazy. When you wake up, you are lazy, you didn't go to school, you are dropped out. Okay? You don't have talent. Others are working out. You did not do. You went to push drugs, maybe for 1 month or for 6 months, and then you get away. And then before you know, you see like maybe 500 million naira in your account. You will do crazy things now. You will do crazy things. South Africa right now, you see how South African government is trying to rate the country. Trying to pack all of these drug dealers, all of these guys, put them into detention, if possible, rehabilitation center. These are the things we are talking about. People don't want to hear intelligent things. They like people who are lying to them. People who are complaining about other people. Look at it right now. We are mentioning points. When we talk, we mention point. But you guys go listen to someone who is fighting others, who will never be giving you points. They will never sit down like this. Okay? You will never see them sitting down, giving you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points about the case. The case that gather all of us, they won't tell you anything about the case. But their concern is about others who are talking about the case. I have read many people. Okay? I know what people are doing. But again, I don't belong to that level. I will not come to that level by nobody will bring me to that level. What we want to achieve is to educate people, to make people understand how this crime happened, and if possible to tell the reason why we suspect Wunmi, why we suspect Prime Boy, why we suspect any of them from their behavior. All of us will look at it. Then anybody who is a lawyer, who is legal team, whatever, anything you want to bring, you come make research. This is a point of knowledge. Come to where there is knowledge, sit down there, take your pen, hear 1 or 2 things, then go and win the case. But don't tell everybody to not be talking about it because they are revealing secrets. You are trying to shut us up. That's it. Anyway, I'm gonna hold it here so I can get something done too. Go on, guys.
Papadiano, please just wait a little bit before you go. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm just listening. This is I came up when you were saying something, and I love what you were saying. Every time I come here, I always hear you vibrating about getting justice for Mohbad, of which they are not paying you for this. You stand for the truth and you want justice to be served, I believe if things are going well with the way you see things, if the things are going well, you will not come up here shouting day and night. And it's not really easy for you to stay on media, just in morning till evening, or even morning till night. Sometimes I wake up, I see you are still talking about Mohbad. My brother, it's not really easy. I will tell you, this even the family, that the people who are close to this boy, they are not even saying anything, and they are the ones even fighting those who want to get justice for this boy. I want to say something like, I heard something like about maybe they hack Baba account or Baba number, something like that. I think so. Something is not right at this time. I will say this. Now they say they are underground. Okay, I agree. Okay. Now the petition Mohbad wrote, it will soon expire. Okay, what are our strategies? And what are our plan? If this thing got to an extent that it got expired, nothing happened, as in we lose. Okay, at this time, when people see this from far and they bring solution or they bring ideas, at least we kick on that part immediately. We don't have to wait. We don't have to be saying we are underground, we are doing this, we are doing that, and you are doing this, you are doing that. Baba is still going to station. Somebody who lost his son. I don't understand. We have been working, we have been doing this, we have been doing that. Papariano, this is 9 months complete. 9 months. No, as in today make it 9 months complete. This boy by nothing. I cannot boast of any good thing. I'm telling you, for them to even bring Baba to station and people are clapping, happy over it, as in it got me annoying. For some days now, Baba going to station make me feel weak. I'm telling you truth. God is seeing me. God is my witness. That is the last thing I'm supposed to see in getting justice for Mohbad. Where are the so-called lawyers? Where are the so-called people that are fighting for the justice? If this petition that this boy writes got expired, these people will just walk away like that. And at the end of the day, you will not see those the so-called team will not fall out. And they will not tell you they are working. You are working. The petition is about to expire. You are working. I understand you are working. People talk about the area of the filter they use for the man in the last video he make. That is totally wrong. Who are you who is handling the phone? Like black and white phone in this present generation, Papa Mohbad, still living like that. Even if we are to be paying somebody who is going to be holding phone for him, we are capable to do that. Me, I can do that alone. I don't need crowd. How many times I will speak to them? How many times I will speak underground? How many times I will connect to this? How many times they will connect me to God? Is there any God in getting justice for Mohbad? If there was God, why would Papa Mohbad is still going to station now? That part, I don't like it. Some said they granted him bail for what? Some said, I don't understand. And we are working for the past 9 months. The people who were there for the last 72 hours before Mohbad died, nobody questioned them. They didn't even go to station 4 times. Because of 3 times, then the father of the boy is going to station, and then you are happy about it. My brother, the reason why I come here is this. What can we do? I'm talking about the public. I don't want corner. I don't want hidden. What can we do to make sure that petition don't expire? What can we do? Earlier the better, because when we talk about we need new sound, we are underground, though, we are on it too. When people got tired, they now bring up that idea. Now we are talking about this petition is about to expire. If this petition expires, they walk away. If I catch you, I will bat your ear.
Okay, so let's quickly come in there. So,
Thank God, I want to say something before.
wait, please ask me a question, unless you want to answer the question. The question about the petition, we don't have to worry about that. We went through that petition again, and we see that the time that the crime was committed, the 2 crime was committed, in a very close range. Okay, so that is to say, the Mohbad wrote that petition 27th of June of 2023. So, and he died about 2.5 months after writing that petition. So the time that they first beat him and the time he died is 2.5 months. So that 2.5 months is the distance between when the 2 incidents happened. So forever, that statement is valid forever. I don't know whether you understand. But had they been 25th June, 25th, 27, yeah? But had they been, okay, they assaulted Mohbad June, and Mohbad did not do anything until 1 year, 2 days later. Then the petition they cannot bring those people who beat Mohbad. But because they beat Mohbad, then 2.5 months later he died, then even if 20 years later you bring back that same petition, those guys are still suspect. I don't know how you get the point. So it was a miscalculation, and what stands now is that let the legal team, let them do the needful. That is what we expect. The petition is there. The police claim that they are working on the petition, but who is following up with the petition? Why are they not arresting all of those guys? Sami Larry is arrested out of all of them, about 14, 15 of them. How about the remaining ones? So you get. But nobody's following up with that. How about the embalming case? The person who embalmed Mohbad. That case, slowly, it don't die like that. Like Everything is just like just and this same lawyer keep going with Baba. This same lawyer, that the daughter of our lawyer, our real lawyer is in UK. The man will not even waste his time because he doesn't want anybody to tie this kind of case to his name. That's why he put his daughter's name there. Monisola Odumo, so that lady, she's the one going with Baba everywhere that Baba want to go. So maybe the girl will just get there. They will just blink high on her, like, you know, when they do the blinking, then she will blink back. Baba will just be there watching. Baba won't know what's going on. Imagine, how can someone say that they use passport to go and bill Baba? Where were you even going with passport? You work with passport? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't know how many of you work with passport. It looks like a planning to me. I mean, I don't understand. All of you guys were questioning Prime Boy. Why was he working with passport? Okay. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I will be watching. So sometimes, right, where everybody is, all of us don't want to be there because we feel like things are not right. But people keep pushing, they don't get tired. And those guys who don't have brains, and they are the one who cause problems the most. They don't care about if everything will scatter, let it scatter. They don't use brain to do nothing, and it's annoying. Okay? When you think that they will come here, they will hear what we are saying, they will like it. Okay? But they don't know. When they live here, that's what I'm saying. The only reason when they are here, I go elsewhere, I see how they behave. I go to their live stream, I see how they reason, how they behave. Everything they learn, everything they know here. When they live here, I leave them. I don't know what is in the people's head. Like Two-Face. I see Two-Face, like Two-Face is Dibia. Ah, sorry. I don't mean Two-Face is Dibia. Two-Face, I beg, don't come for me. Yeah. I see people with two faces, okay? Now, Prime Boy, only you there, everybody is suspecting you. You, Darosha.
Hello, Papayano. Hello, Papayano. Sorry. Were you listening to all our conversations?
No, I don't know. Let them just what I'm saying, please. I mean, don't cut me unless you want to say something or ask question, please.
Okay.
So now, Prime Boy, okay? Everybody's pointing a finger at you. Darosha said you use ring to hit Mohbad. In fact, the day Mohbad was buried, that was the day that Darosha came out in the burial and said it was his childhood friend who used ring to punch him. Prime Boy, you have not sued Darosha. Prime Boy, wherever you are, you have to sue Darosha. You have to sue Darosha. I know they play. Forget this joke. All these guys who are worshiping you, it concerns them. You know, concern Papa Rhino. No, right from the beginning, my stand against Prime Boy has always been legit. I'll stand on that. Prime Boy, same you, Muhammad, a policeman, said you used knife to stab Mohbad. Okay? Who sent you? Who sent you? Who sent you? Kilon Shelley. You and who knows about it? Tell us everything you know. Somebody who was there in that night in that show came here. Until today, nobody is taking that word serious. That Darosha and Adura, that when they were running, they were coming from somewhere. They run towards Prime Boy and was punching Prime Boy. Say, why Tofishebai? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? And they chase him out of the scene, the environment, where the car, where Mohbad is, where the fight happened. When they asked Prime Boy today, in Aristocrat, like they asked Prime Boy, at any point, did anybody chase you? At the point, I was running, I don't know, people were running behind me. I don't know what was happening, but should I be checking who is running behind me? Should I be checking who is running behind me? That's the question he asked back. People, see, there are some things that, right, when you are talking to me, I can read you. You can lie to others, not to me. When I'm saying this guy, no matter what this guy said, there are some things this guy has not told us. Prime Boy is a suspect. There are some things Prime Boy has not tell us. They went to write petition. Mohammed accused you of stabbing Mohbad. You said you went to write petition. Where is the petition today? Where is the petition today? Not just for mouth. They will tell you, maybe lawyer go vacation, maybe travel to America. Oh God, that one is format. It's format. We don't even know. Maybe Mohammed may even be a good police. You guys don't even know. Just be here talking. Be here talking. Okay? People, they are so quick. That's why I tell you, I don't like to speak to suspect. I don't, so that I can analyze freely. If you guys should go and Go and go to the police station with whatever evidence you have. Take it there. Don't come and be on social media and be looking for a sympathy and for mercy. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't go like that with me. Okay? So where did Mohbad die? Continue to remain a very big question. Did he die at home? Did he got home safely? And if he died at home, Wunmi is responsible. If he died at the show, Prime Boy, what's up? Prime Boy, what's up? But to the best of our knowledge, we heard that Mohbad was stabbed with Obema Kenji. Who make that deal? Believe me, if Wunmi told Prime Boy to do it, Prime Boy will never say the truth. And Wunmi will never say the truth. Because if they say the truth, two of them are going down, they will never say the truth. They will say they will fight, but there are things two of them will never say, no matter how much they fight. Because the law says, both who send you, both you who do it, you are going down. That's a law of conspiracy. Same way the perpetrator is charged, so shall the conspirator be charged. So what's up? How about that? Let me see. Let me see who is not speaking here.
Quickly, let me before I go, please.
Right.
You see, when I now notice one thing. Now I noticed it just few days ago. Whenever you like, they will invite you somewhere. This place they will bring you there, and they will now be saying something that maybe you not got and ask a question. So maybe with the way they will now answer the question, they will try to brainwash you like you don't know nothing. Like me, I don't understand. Maybe I ask you a question, you try to brainwash me. Maybe if I don't agree to them, if I'm telling you that they 95% of them they are angry with me because I no longer.
They should
I don't
allow
want
you
to
to give your reason. Like here now, we want someone who can give us a reason that will surprise all our reason. And we'll say, like before now, this case of this petition, okay, that I was saying the petition should be served, like they should treat the petition quickly. That's this month, so that maybe it doesn't expire. And then somebody came up, he said, no, Papayano, the petition cannot expire, okay? Because look at the time the act happened. The assault happened in the month of June. Mohbad died September. And when I look at it, I say, oh, and this makes sense. And that makes that petition valid forever. You see?
Yes.
One thing, I mean, I stand
For
positive.
the petition, for me to I hear this today, I'm so happy about that. So for that, okay, it's okay by me. So, but every other area we have to work towards it because up to now nothing is working, Papayano. I can't lie you. It's just like you are working, you are not seeing it. I don't know if
You have to. That is how you know that the force that you are fighting are strong. Because how do you know the force are strong? They have to use their money. They have to use their reach. Okay, like if you are fighting against somebody who is more powerful more than you, they have to make sure that they buy everybody around Baba Mohbad. Just like everybody around Mohbad was bought. Everybody around Baba right now, believe me, you won't understand. How many of them can deny the offer? They'll be joking. Same thing that happened to Mohbad, it's happened to his father. People will not understand. You think government will be fighting against you and government will get closer to you. They will even get to your bed. You will not know. Be smiling, be joking. Okay? Every day, the more they are there with Baba, the more their salary is increasing every month. Who even know that they are under payroll?
Abayano, good morning, house. Good morning, everybody.
Hey, how are you?
One, I heard yesterday from Susie. Susie now on
Hey, no, don't come and mention. Come back, please. No, Hey, please. No. You start wrongly. Next, please. Let's continue, please. Don't come and mention anybody's name here, please. You know how we do things here. You can say things without mentioning somebody's name. You will call that one now before that one, that one too will respond. I don't know whether what you want to say is good or bad. I don't care. But don't mention people. Say your things. I don't like those spots, please. I don't do update here. I don't analyze things those way. If you have anything to say it intelligently, and everybody will hear. You must not cause chaos. Next, please. If you have not said something, speak. Let me bring others up. Bashorun, do you have anything you want to say? Is it Naf's beat? I mean, you're not even saying anything.
Papayano, yeah,
Yeah,
just
no.
speak with him. You
Yeah.
you are always on point. You said the most thing I wanted to say. The thing I noticed about that Prime Boy and Wunmi is something is fishing, truly. She first of all paint everything on Prime Boy. Later,
Prime
they
Boy bounce back.
shifted it to noise.
Yes.
So after noise,
Don't forget the day Mohbad died. Prime Boy's message and Wunmi is almost the same. Prime Boy Wunmi said, "You guys have killed him, right? You have taken him away. You have taken your trophy."
yes,
Prime
come
Boy,
and take your trophy.
Prime Boy said the same thing in Yoruba. It's Etikpa. You guys have killed. You have killed him, right? You guys have killed him, right? You guys should fear. There is God. God exists on earth. You guys supposedly kill him, right? God exists. You guys should fear God. So who are these you that Prime Boy and Wunmi is talking to? You. They are talking about you and you are big. You is both of them. Let them tell us the truth. Afemu talking about Mohbad.
Nigeria is a gunner.
Kilo pa Mohbad.
What killed Mohbad? Who are the forces behind this thing? Only God knows. Now, what you said again now is they've bought everybody around that Baba again. If care is not taken, we may just see one morning that the man is gone as well. Because if we do things at times you won't understand. People will want to talk to him, they will bring him down.
You know, Bashar, I usually don't dream. Okay, there was a day I came to platform. I think that was early this year, and I said, whatever water Baba is drinking, they should be careful. They should be careful of the water. Whatever food that is eating, they should be careful because I see them killing him slowly. Okay, I saw him like he was just like slimming. He was, falling sick often and often and often and often. And I said like a joke that day. I just wake up. Yes, now. I came up, I said it.
They took him
I
to
just
Tinubu
I
TV
saw,
station. TVC. They gave him
just,
what I was drinking.
and I came here to see people were laughing. They said, scientists, you are dreaming, scientists, you are dreaming. Okay, but we can't tell. If you really love him, plan for him. See the way we are planning for Baba. We are trying to, even if possible, get him out of the country. We are trying to see how we can help him by showing the practical what can be done. But no matter what you want to do, those who are close to him, they will say his son, abroad his son, help his son, this one. Everything don't turn to joke, to joke. And tell them what can they do. One anything. They are just there. Telling the Baba. In fact, they are even they will be the one, right? Acting like angel to Baba. Whenever Baba hear anything new, any good advice, Baba will go and tell them that I hear about this. So what should you do? They say, Baba, don't mind that person. That person is corrupt.
We go beyond that one.
That's what they are doing. People like this. I'm telling you.
They finish him. I can tell. He doesn't know what he's doing anymore. How can they petition him and they took him to station? One is holding passport already. Kai. Money. Money. That war in America, no. Let's see what will happen to all of them one by one. God is on the throne. He's watching all of us. Even we care more than them. They don't care. They just look for a way to get donation. After that, they will not say anything again.
You know the most painful thing, right? People will be saying that we members of the public, we don't care for justice more than the family. I don't understand. And that is how they try to captivate people.
Mm-hmm.
These are families that when Mohbad died, they said, God give it, God take it. And we said, no. This guy died mysteriously.
God does not do evil.
Okay? What do you mean God do? The eye of God does not behold iniquity. The Bible says so. It's too pure, it's too holy to behold iniquity.
Yes, my brother.
And yet they are telling us that God give it, God take it. The family has given hope. If it was the family, how can anybody be open their mouth on what public have done so far and be saying that the public is not paid more than Baba and Mama? They are paid more than both of them. The public is paid more than the two parents. People should understand these things. All this proverb you are saying, hey, you don't know, the man lost something very big. Which something very big? He's just realizing now. He's just what he cannot realize before when Mohbad died. It is now. And it is us that makes Mohbad valuable for him right now. You know, when the price of something become very valuable, you respect that thing. We have made Mohbad too much valuable. Now all of them want to show that much love. It is now that they feel like, oh, they would have protected Mohbad. They would have done this. It is big to them right now. Nonsense.
The guy voiced out in his lyrics, voiced out
every day. You and Auntie Adenike and Buki Jesse, you are the only true sayer. Anybody except that, they are on and off.
So sad.
So sad. So
Greetings,
everything
everyone.
exactly is Lagos, Lagos,
I
Lagos.
greet everyone on this panel. I hope I can be heard clearly.
Hello, Dr.
And
Esther.
greetings, thank you, and greetings to everyone on the comment section. Greetings, Papiano. I want to give an information and then drop to go get some things done. I was walking on the street of TikTok and I overheard a lady talking. Now, I will tell you what triggered my interest and why I brought it here. I see Adenike, Adekule here and Golden Seal, and people like that, I know they are versatile. They may be able to follow up with this. The lady was saying something that triggered my interest, and she had come up to make a comment, but they ended up drilling her, and she was drilled, and to me, I was saying, why now? But at the point, she busted out. She said, listen, I am a friend to Mohbad's best friend from childhood. And that triggered their interest as well. And they said, oh, okay, how? And she said, even the day Mohbad died, that Mohbad was supposed to meet this friend of hers at a hotel. It got me wondered, who is this girl? And I've also heard Buki say something that Mohbad had, and this lady is from US anyway. And I've heard Buki say something like Mohbad had another girl somewhere. I was thinking, could it be this girl that's the best friend to this person talking? She called the girl's name Josie. They challenged her that, how can it be Josie? Mohbad's father is Josie. She said that's how she wants to be referred because she wants to remain anonymous. That's this best friend of Mohbad. And that she now says she has a platform. I copied her name. I have a name. She has a platform that this best friend comes up sometimes to talk. Now, what she said that triggered the drilling to the point of busting out this information was, she came up to say, why are people just concentrating on what happened in the house alone? That for her, she feels it should have been everything Mohbad mentioned, which is what we do here on this platform. So she was saying it on that platform, that it should have encompassed our topic, our narrative, our analysis should have encompassed everything right from the show. She said, why are people not concentrating as well? Why is it only the house? Why not also from the show about everything that happened all the way to the house? Why? And that got me thinking that, what is this lady trying to say? But then after some drilling, she posted this information. I copied her name down. I would like to give Golden Seal or Adenike. I know they are versatile. I wish I could follow up with her. My hands are so full. I wish I can be very, move around and do some more investigation about this Mohbad issue, because it breaks my heart like everyone else here. But I want to give it to, I would like someone to follow up. If Golden Seal or Adenike, I want to give them this lady's platform name to follow up with her. If she could provide this name of this Josie, this anonymous, if she could come and just give us more information that could be, that could shed more light. Because we see all these loopholes. We see all these things. We are not stupid. We know that we're fighting the government, and we know that we can see where all these loopholes, that it is it's like an organized crime. And they are so tight-knit, they don't want to divulge information. No one is budging. We're even looking for one way where one will just misjive or something. Even though we do see, sometimes they misjive, and then we hear Like Mama Mohbad, we say Mama Mohbad is the one that sent someone to come. She is Josie. She's not the one that told Josie to send someone to come and stab Mohbad or something like that. That means there was a stabbing. And we see so many things. We see so many things that we can pinpoint that this is an organized crime now. This is way. I mean, these people are just insulting our intelligence. We see it, but they are not talking. And people that are supposed to make moves are not moving. Those that surround Baba Mohbad. So I will give this information to Madam Adenike if she will kindly follow up, or Golden Seal. I know Papi may not be able to, but so that they bring.
We can both have it. We can both have it.
Okay.
You can give it to Golden Seal and myself.
Okay. Follow up with her, because it appears this.
Are you going to send it to our inbox?
Yes, I will send it to your inbox. It appears she talks. She just don't want to be known. So I'll provide it. Thank you. I'll be on the comment section. I have to get involved with some things, but I'll be listening. Thank you very much for the opportunity to speak, Papariano.
Thank you so much. Who is next?
Thank you. I'll see you some other time.
Okay. Basharon, have you spoken? Princess.
I didn't care. Good morning. It's me and my partner. Chewa Jari. It's the only people that doesn't understand Papariano will think that you get offended when he does that.
They live with them. That house now, they're supposed to still land since September where that guy died. They no see the house.
What is that one saying?
Agree. Let me. What I want to say the other time, was that I'm not trying to mention somebody's name. Like I just had. I want to be sure if Papariano have had anything like that. That's what I wanted to bring up. Like I heard that Prime Boy petition Wunmi, and Wunmi was supposed to be at the station 2 weeks ago, rather, for that petition for him, Prime Boy. So I heard that when Wunmi got there, Falana asked to query them that why did they have to tell her to come, that if they should call her anymore, that the Falana is going to sue the police. That was what I heard, which I don't know how far and how true that is. And if we were to look at the way they are asking Baba to come, why would they act on Baba petition fast? That's the one that Prime Boy said, even concerning Darusha, concerning Wunmi, the police that we had that Prime Boy even petition to, the one that said he has the dagger, they said that one did not show forth. He ran away. Now, all of them that they are calling to come from that side, they didn't show up in the station.
Princess, anything that they say they do from the side of Baba, please don't take it serious, okay? Because our mental health here matters. Whatever they do there from the side of Baba, just disregard it. Just believe they have not done anything. So you get those who are doing something that we are seeing at the side of Wunmi, whatever they do, they are following it up. They make sure that it is done. You hear when a lawyer who knows his job is telling police that if you do this again, I'm going to sue you. They cut our own lawyer hand, make you not sue them. If our lawyer know that something is against the law and is very proud and he knows his job very, very well, and it's not seeing things going his own way, why didn't you use alternative and have it done the right way? And we are here coming, our own petition, they don't answer it. But the one that Wunmi wrote and others, they are answering to it. I don't cry like that. I'm not stupid. I want to question, what are the people doing? What did they do? People that, when you came the other time, say that they wrote petition since 5 months ago. Since 5 months, you are just coming to tell us. So you guys didn't know what to do since that time. You are just coming to tell us. And you want us to be crying, to be feeling pity. to be feeling that these people are stronger than us, there's nothing we can do. Whatever we did, they deserve it. Then what did we do? You lawyer wrote petition. If Mohbad was your child, all these lawyers that we have, if Mohbad was their child, is that how they will be talking? That they wrote petition and nobody did anything? Come on now. And they're not even briefing. Let those lawyers go to TVC. Let them go and say those things. If they are sure that the court is cheating them, let them go and speak. Let them speak up. I don't work with underground. Everything they are saying underground is fallacy. They will never say they said it. They will be telling some persons underground, persons who don't have brains. Those ones who come public and be announcing it. Let lawyer announce it. I will only take it serious when lawyer come out and say it. If I see Wahab Shittu and he comes out and say that they are reading a petition, okay, this and that and that and that and that and that, and nothing was done, okay, and then I want to question, what did he do next? Next, what did he do? I mean, you have to show your power too. You have to put up a fight. That's why you are presenting the client, because you want to fight to see that the right thing is established, is done. But you just stay quiet. You just write a petition, you stay quiet. Prime Boy has a very sound lawyer. Where is that lawyer? Why is the lawyer not speaking up? Prime Boy wrote petition against Mohammed. Mohammed didn't show him. Why is Prime Boy lawyer not speaking up? Did we hear anything from Prime Boy? Or we are hearing from underground? Some people will come and gossip that, oh, maybe they say that police travel. The police is gone to Cameroon. We don't enter Egypt. In fact, like Darusha, the police has gone to Egypt. Stupid things. And people who don't have good brains, they will put their ear down and be listening to rubbish. They won't ask right questions. Okay? If those laws are not functional, get someone who's functional. But don't that you be complain. The state. Okay, if the state is powerful, then they're not doing anything. Let us leave the case. If you don't know what to do again, your lawyer can't do nothing, then why are we still on the case? Since you're supporting your lawyer has tried his best, right? And no one is responding to your lawyer, there's nothing that can be done. Then leave the case now. People are very funny. Don't mind them. Prime Boy didn't do nothing. Prime Boy writing petition against Muhammad. Muhammad is where he is. Muhammad is where he is. They know what to do. If Prime Boy in that petition, he knows what to do. Let all this underground laugh. And Darosha who even claimed that Mohbad, that Prime Boy punched Mohbad with the ring. Why have they not questioned that or sued Darosha? They are suing with me. Tell me what Prime Boy even sued with me for. Let me even start with you. You who hear it, because I will take you as a case sample. Tell me, what did Prime Boy sue with me for?
Yeah, that time that he sued Prime Boy, that he said Prime Boy talked about what did they call it? The camera. You know, he sued Prime Boy for that. And even when Prime Boy got to the station, I think there was no evidence against that. Now Prime Boy have to petition her for defaming character, something like that.
And you expect police to take that serious? Just imagine. You expect police to take Prime Boy petition serious? If you are police, how do you want to take such petition serious? Prime Boy said that there was camera, and when they tried to check Prime Boy doesn't have evidence. Now Prime Boy petitioned back for defamation. So how did they defame Prime Boy? How? Tell me, please.
I think he rubbished his name, that he said he's lying about the camera, right?
Okay, but if it's not lying, let him bring the evidence. If he has the evidence, I mean, the only way Prime Boy can sue me is when Prime Boy bring that camera. Maybe you bring the video that was recorded from that camera, not just because we said it. Anybody can say anything. I beg, leave all these kids, make them sit down.
Painful thing that me, I dislike about all the information is, Mommy, I didn't care, wait, ma, is even when when they are doing their things, when they have information, is the 2 out of 10 information.
No, like me, anybody want to make it leave now? Go on.
Is 2 or this thing that they are going to, drop to the public. Like this case of Baba now, they never come out to tell the public that Baba was on this. We don't know that even somebody dropped his passport on this. If you could remember that night that we were asking him, he came to this platform. Aristo was here. They were asking Gurese, what happened in the station? What happened to Baba? He didn't see head, tail to tell us. All he can say is he just want people to come together to unite. Baba has gone home, and he didn't mention that he dropped his passport. It was on another platform. He went to go and say that. So
where they don't question now, where they clap hand for them, they clap when you speak, they clap for you.
They will give half of this information, if they have come out that day that Baba is on this so on this so, people will know what to do. People will know how.
Under
I'm very
arrest.
sure.
Yes, under arrest.
I'm very sure it was.
Now, how can you be bailed when you're not arrested? You are bailed from what?
It was Moses that said,
You are bailed from
he said
detention.
talk of Baba, but
You have
all
to
this before Baba go to station
must have
yesterday.
been detained before the bail you.
Yes, because I overheard them. Do you know when Chiama went to their camp 3 days ago, the way they were offended this man? They say, because that man now said that if he have his way, if he were to be Wunmi, he will ask Wunmi to go and, to go and apologize to the father-in-law. See the way they hang up on chairman. They say, what do you want, say? You know what is going to happen to Josie tomorrow. That's why you are moving around. What is going to happen to Josie tomorrow?
They leave all those that have brain that can help with technique, with tactic. They go and be beating those who are just crying and shouting, who cannot
They
do shit.
attacked this man, asked him serious question,
So
and
they say,
I even felt from that. Why did he have to go to that place? If you know you cannot support the cause they are carrying, why do you go to their camp? They said they know because he know that something is going to happen to Josie. That's why that tomorrow is going to be this, it's going to be that.
Good afternoon, Papayani.
And how are you? Welcome back.
Good afternoon to everyone. And I want to sound something, please. Whenever you guys are saluting everyone on the platform, please salute we silent listeners. Most of us will not even comment. We just stay there.
I don't know. You should do what? You should do what to you?
To just salute we silent listeners.
To salute you.
To give us, how would I put it up? I don't know. Please don't put me on the spot.
You need to give you
shout out to the commenters.
Yeah,
right?
Shout out. Thank you. I think that is even better.
So out of all of this nice praise, that is your own concern. You want to get praise
from there. You see, this Justice for Mohbad call and movement, I think it is high time we have a drastic change and move to the right direction. When Mohbad died, when Mohbad went through all those things and he was unalived, the first thing that was circulating then, which I can remember very well, is all those old videos about him. It circulated the internet, and I said to myself, guy, who are the people pushing this narrative? Is there something beneath all these things? I'm someone like me. I even made some live then, but I realized that people were not trying to listen. They have already been swayed by their emotions. People are already taking sides. And someone like me then, I go to many platforms, anytime I have chance to talk, I ask them that, come, why are you pointing at one person? Why are you not putting your eyes on the ground? Why are you all following the bandwagon and all? But immediately you hear that it drop. They say it is anti-justice. They say it is this. But I dare you to tell you today that we are not anti-justice. Most of us want justice, but we just don't want you to met injustice to people because you are looking for some justice for someone else. The truth is that immediately Mohbad died, everybody knew then that this is a mysterious death. But we took it shabbily. We took a mysterious death shabbily. Mysteriously, someone disappeared like that, and it was under mysterious circumstance. And people that are asking for justice are not even looking at it mysteriously. They are looking at it from just the surface side of it. I'm not here to trade blame to anybody. I'm not here to tell anybody that this is what to do or not. But I'm just here to beseech and beg you that if you don't have any meaningful thing to contribute to this justice, all you care for is to come online and try to start talking so that people will know how best you can curse, people will know how you can talk, people will see how you are fluent with your English, but we will not see the thought process in your talks. Please, it is high time you back off, because we are there in Nigeria today, and this thing is happening to someone who is grounded and grounded. You can't tell me Mohbad is no person, and he went away like that, and you are not looking at it from that perspective. You are looking at it like normal normal all over salo, all those chicken skitano. No, please let us come together at this point. Don't call anyone anti-justice. Don't call anyone. Don't prove that you are doing justice by saying, yeah, Baba Mohbad is right, this and that. Please be holistic with every of your thought process. Be holistic. You are not doing yourself one favor. You are not doing yourself. You are doing the whole nation a favor, because by the time we can unravel this kind of thing, we have another star into the ranks of social media in Nigeria. That if social media people should gather around you, they will find justice. Don't let them look at it. Want to darken, and that is the status quo now. Are you not seeing the handwriting on the walls? Are you not seeing? Can't you read between the lines? So it's high time you look into yourself. That don't bring your own personal issues into this. Don't bring the fact that you and your husband have fought at home and you feel so justice for Mohbad programs are where you can just come and start bullying people, shouting, and not just to ease your own tension. It is wrong. I'm not saying I'm not guilty. I'm not saying, but I'm telling you that if we can put these little things a bit together, I bet you will get justice. What is delaying the justice? Do you think it is rocket science? No, it is not rocket science. It's because some people that are supposed to do things are not doing it. That is it. If you do things that you are supposed to do and back up by the shout on social media, who are one accord, I'm not sure we can all be one accord, but who the majority are just being selfless with the justice. They want the justice cause for real. They are not putting their own emotion into it. We back it with what the team or the justice team are doing. We will get justice, though. No rocket science. We will get no government in this world want to be named by. We don't want to have a bad name on their record. They don't want to have a bad, because it will come back later. History will write it down. That's also time somebody did this. You will see it now. It is normal. That is what history does. It will write it. It might not come now in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years. You will hear it. Our children will hear that at a point in time in Nigeria, something like this happened. But this was their response to it. And finally, I want to point on something. It is a sacred call to us that it bounce back on the youth in Nigeria, that the only forensic laboratory or something that they can use to unravel the death of this thing was burnt by NSAS. Can't you feel that statement? It's big, just that we are overlooking it now. Most of us are overlooking it, but it's a very deep and big statement by our leaders telling the youth that what you are supposed to get the justice of your comrade was you burnt it down. It's an history that would recall itself later. And if we don't do something to just make sure that we come in augur with that issue, the history might not be good on the present youth of Nigeria. So I'm taking this as a clearing call to us that the next time these things happen, let us exercise caution. Let's exercise caution in our infrastructures. Let us exercise caution doing things. We can get things done without shouting. There are revolutions without gunshots. There are many things that can happen without you shouting and all. Just follow the due process. Just follow it with good logics. Professionals on ground. Let them do what they are supposed to do at the time they are supposed to do it. Why? Why now? I rest at this point though.
I was thinking you would not rest.
I did not even, I didn't understand this man, this thing.
No. He's only talking about the fact that we have to make sure that we listen to intelligent conversations. We have to do the right thing, not by being emotional, not asking enough questions, not knowing things very well, and just carrying it around, and in fact be crucifying people like him. He used to speak the truth. It was dropped on different platforms. People don't want to hear the truth. Once you mention it, you ask real questions, you will become an enemy. So he's trying to reiterate that should not be the case. We should make sure to be doing the right thing at all time. And And the history of whatever that we do is going to be recorded. It's going to be read for us in the future. Some persons are going to read it, and they're going to say, the youth of those days, this is what and what they did. This was their response. So you guys today, if this particular thing happens, this should be you guys' response to. We of those days we have done our own. I remember, I think it was this platform, right? It was this platform on, yes, it was this platform that a woman was speaking. She was saying so many things, and somebody confronted that woman, telling her that she should not even have the guts to speak, because it was during the time that they were youth that this country was destroyed, and there's nothing they could do. Now she's old and she's blaming us. At their own time when they were young, why didn't they make that change that she's expecting from this youth of nowadays? Because the woman was kind of calling out youth of these days, that and that, that and that, and then the guy gave her to. So she was back to her place. But anyway, back to let's rub minds together. Let's rub minds together. There is this Ochekwo case. I don't know how many of you are familiar with the Ochekwo case. It's a new case, and this one goes directly to all of you who keep saying, oh, it's because it is Lagos, everything is Lagos. However,